Have you ever wondered what kind of stress your body's under when you eat certain foods? Let me show you a little trick that we do with all of our clients. Hi, I'm Coach Rob, and at the time of this recording, I've been a human performance specialist for 40 years. I've been a big fan of the Garmin heart rate monitor literally for the last 25 years, and the advancements of the Garmin go far beyond just athletics. It goes into the side of recovery, and I'm going to share with you in this video today how we actually use it to find food sensitivities. When we're looking at the Garmin dashboard, one of the beautiful parts about it is literally looking at what's going on in your body every single second of every single day that you wear the watch. So the way that we're able to utilize the watch for food sensitivities is we go into a report. This is known as the Garmin stress report. Now what you're able to do, and I'm drilling down on the dashboard here, you're able to drill down to the point where you can literally see on a minute by minute basis how much stress is your body going under. So if you're keeping copious notes, I highly suggest you use the MyFitnessPal by Under Armour app. I'm not a brand ambassador of Garmin. I'm not a brand ambassador of the MyFitnessPal. I do want to make sure that you have the right resources and know how to evaluate the data that you have collected and to understand what kind of adjustments you can make to feel better, have more energy, better mental clarity, and perform better. When you look at this report one more time, you're able to look at the idea of, I ate something at 7:15 in the morning, and then you can see immediately afterwards what kind of impact that had on your body. Now, the reason why this becomes important is I can pull out a textbook and we can go through what mainstream media would say is a healthy food item. If you follow me for any period of time, I've got a client that I've shared with you before. If he eats a red apple, his face swells up. He has a negative reaction to what textbooks would tell you is a healthy food item. Now, what I want for you out of this video is start becoming a student of what you've eaten. Put that in MyFitnessPal. It's going to give you the calorie density. It's going to give you the breakdowns of how many grams of carb, protein, and fat. You're going to be able to see how does your body respond from a digestive standpoint. And you can look at that. Our magic number is about 15 minutes. If you look at your stress score 15 minutes after you've eaten something, regardless, and it is super important, but this is where I want you to have a little bit more information, so please be patient with me. We're going to make a couple assumptions: that your energy levels are constant, that you're not mentally foggy, you've got good mental clarity. If you're doing a workout, you're able to finish it as strong as you started it. Let's assume that all that is going good, but then when you look at your stress score, the food that you ate is causing a high level of stress. Well, that's giving you direct feedback that something in the food that you've eaten is creating unwanted stress on the human body. Now, I've been around the block enough times to understand, yes, eating food does require the body to go under a certain level of stress. That's a natural byproduct of eating food. So this ideology of try not to eat because it's stressful on the body, please don't adhere to that. Your body needs a constant flow of nutrients to maintain energy. Food, particularly fruits and vegetables, high in vitamins and minerals, those are catalysts for energy. So don't let somebody sell you this bill of goods that you need to avoid eating for certain hours to avoid the stress on the body. Change your perspective. We need food to create energy. Let's take this one step further. Take a look at the screen right here. This is, and you have to pay real close attention to the bottom left. The bottom left is midnight from last night coming into the morning hours of today. And then if you look off to the bottom right of the chart, you'll see where it goes back up to 12 a.m. So you've gone from midnight yesterday up to and including midnight tonight. Now, the beautiful part is you're looking at this the next morning when you wake up. You're looking at the night before from midnight, how much stress was in your system. You wake up, you eat food, you go about your day at work, school, exercise, all the things that you do. How much stress were you dealing with during the day? Now, we're getting outside the wheelhouse of just looking at the reaction to nutrition. But again, the number one, I haven't said this yet, I apologize. Stress is the number one reason why you have adrenal fatigue. Stress is the reason why you can't lose unwanted body fat. Stress is the reason why you can't put on lean muscle mass. Now, what we want to look at is what's the genesis behind it. Is it food related? Is it school related? Relationship, work? All of us have to endure a certain amount of stress. Our bodies are designed to adapt to stress. What we're looking at in this video today is when you eat something, you can use the Garmin. And then after you go to bed, you can look and see, like if you're taking in some food before you go to bed to bridge your hunger, to make sure you sleep 8-9 hours, make sure that the food that you ate didn't create unwanted stress. And you can do that with the Garmin dashboard. I hope this video has answered any questions about how can you verify if you have a sensitivity to foods, especially if it passes the textbook test, but just makes you feel a little bit off center. This is a way that you can track what it is and how it's affecting you. I can't thank you guys enough for the questions. The number of questions week over week are literally exponentially growing. I love the fact that you guys are watching these videos because every video we put out is answering one of your questions. If you ever get to a point where you have something that you want clarified, something that you can't seem to get resolved, please feel free to reach out to us. contact@coachrob.com. We take every one of your emails, we answer you directly, we convert it into a video here on YouTube. So if you haven't liked, subscribed, and turned on the notifications, please do so. We would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for your time today, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.